Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Reagan with Live 5 News, and today I'm joined by Ivori Henryhand. She is running in the Democratic primary in Williamsburg County for the county coroner position. She's also currently the coroner there, so the incumbent in this race. And this race is a little unique. The other Democratic challenger was actually disqualified from the ballot, so you are the only candidate on the ballot. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate seeing you here today.
Thank you for having me.
So obviously you are the current coroner, but for folks who maybe haven't had the chance to interact with you, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Sure. So I'm Ivori. I live here in Williamsburg County in King Street, South Carolina. I am married to my husband, Edmund. We have 3 children. I have been the coroner here in Williamsburg County for the last 4 years. I have background in forensic science and excited for another journey as a coroner.
So when we're talking about the coroner position, I feel like many people don't know exactly what it is that you guys have to do and what's under your purview. Can you just give us a rundown on exactly what your day-to-day looks like and all the things that you're responsible for?
Sure. So my job, the role and the job of a coroner, our job is to determine the cause and manner of death for an individual. And when I talk about manner of death, there's 5 types of manners of death, whether it be a natural death, suicide, homicide, accidental death, or an undetermined death. My job as a coroner is to rule what your cause of death is, what your manner of death is, if you died outside of a hospital or within a hospital in less than 24 hours.
Hmm. In your years there, you say you've been there for about 4 years now. I imagine there's some interesting things that come up. Can you talk a little bit about some of that experience that you've gotten over the last 4 that really, qualifies you and solidifies you to get another set of another term, I should say?
Sure. So these past 4 years, as I served as a coroner for Williamsburg County, I have absolutely given myself to the coroner's office. I feel as though I have uh, given the citizens a true office for the coroner's office. We have turned our system into an electronic case management system that works hand in hand with MUSC, where we send decedents for autopsies, which makes that system of getting those autopsy reports back in a more efficient manner. We work hand in hand with law enforcement agencies, with hospice agencies, and with hospitals. So, I've made our office a transparent and relevant office in the county in these past 4 years.
In your next 4 years, what do you hope to accomplish? What's sort of on the top of your list?
So in the next 4 years, I'm hoping to expand our office. Right now, we share an office with the sheriff's department, and that's where our coolers/morgues are held in the sheriff's department. In the next 4 years, it's my hope that we get a standalone office for the coroner's office. And I would like to expand our coolers and morgues to where they work more efficiently for our office.
So obviously you have been doing this for a little while now. What's something that folks don't know that's kind of interesting? It doesn't have to be particularly hard hitting or anything, but what's something that's interesting that you've learned over the last 4 years that maybe folks at home don't know about?
Ah, good question. Got me stuck with that one, Nick. Every day is a different day at the coroner's office. Some days, are slow days, and some days we get no rest. I want the citizens to be vigilant when it comes to illicit drug use, the fentanyl in our county, the increased use of fentanyl in our county. It shows within the coroner's office and our toxicology results. I just want our citizens, to be aware of that. If you see something, say something.
Is that something that you're particularly passionate about? I know that each coroner, at least the ones I've talked to, sort of picks out a certain area that they want to push out to the community, whether it's child deaths or drug use or homicides. Is the drug issue the one that is a big one for you?
The drug issue and also child deaths. I About a year ago, I ran a agenda in the county, and we did car seat safety.
Mm.
Well, we had so many donors donate car seats, and we did an incredible car seat safety event where we serviced probably about 100 families, supplying them car seats. A lot of people don't understand um, car seat safety, and that can save the life of a child in the result of an accident. So between drug use and making sure our kids are buckled down in those car seats, if you're under the age of 12, put that child in the back seat of the car. It's the safest way for a child to ride.
Yeah, I find that coroners often have the most unique perspective on safety issues. I think in Berkeley County, they've been very talkative, if you will, or outspoken is maybe the better word, about vehicle deaths, car deaths. Charleston is the child thing. In Dorchester, they're very passionate about the drug issues, and it sounds like, you know, in Williamsburg County, obviously all of these issues affect everyone out there, but you know, the drug, or I guess the drug issue has really plagued sort of our more rural communities. You know, what is sort of your message on that point? Is there anything from a coroner perspective that you can do to address the drug problem, knowing that it's not, you know, truly your primary goal as the coroner, but just as a member of the community?
It's my hope that I can work more with the community to get those statistics out there. Sometimes when people see the statistics, they see those numbers, it may cause a change in their life and a change in their habits. And I know that drug addiction is a habit that's hard to break. But if people see the number of deaths that we deal with on a daily and a weekly basis when it comes to drug overdoses, it's my hope that it may save at least one life.
All right, and before I let you go, I just wanted to have you give us your campaign pitch one more time. What do people need to know as they're going into the voting booth for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want people to know that I am dedicated to the citizens of Williamsburg County as your coroner. I've been dedicated and shown compassion for the last 4 years to these citizens. And it's my hope that you all continue to have faith in me as I serve the next 4 years as your coroner in Williamsburg County. And thank everyone for having me.
All right, Ivori Henryhand, she is the current coroner and running for another term in Williamsburg County, again, for that coroner position. Thank you, man, for joining me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.